Yo, what's great in the state? It is the radio rock star G-Money, and I'm being joined by
Electric Phil.
And welcome to another episode of Edge of Your Seat Reviews.
The Edge of Your Seat Reviews.
We done changed venues again.
Once more.
That's right. We gonna keep doing that because why? Why not?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta do this somewhere.
That's right. We gotta do this somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We will have to come do it at your house.
That'll be weird.
Yeah. Who are these guys? We're talking about shows and movies.
Movies that you probably didn't see yet.
And look, this is the review of the last 3 episodes of Yasuke.
Yasuke.
Episodes 4, 5, and 6.
The Black Skin Samurai.
And we talked about the first 3 already, and they were dope. So I guess it was 2 arcs.
2 arcs.
2 different arcs, 3 episodes, 2 arcs. First arc was great. Second arc, I liked it a whole lot more.
I like the action a lot more. I definitely like the action a lot more. I like the magic a lot more. I like the balance of magic versus mechs that are used by magic also.
Mm-hmm. So like there's a real big bad, the real big bad, the real, you know, because they had the preacher, pastor doing bad. There was him, there was somebody over him.
Pastor, lose your heart.
Pastor, I'm a mutant on the low ski.
Pastor, he had the creepiest electric powers I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
Goofy looking.
And then he had the come to Bahamut brass knuckles.
He did. Those were dope though.
Yeah, they were. But actually there was somebody above him, and this thing was a
spider demon, I guess.
Spider demon.
Spider demon.
Type
spider
thing.
demon. Spider demon.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
Magical
so in episode 4, she enlisted the help of one of her soldiers to go out and seek Yasuke.
All right, had the 3, the robot, the man from Benin, and I knew he was gonna do that. and Werebear.
Yes.
They had all those 3 were employed also by the by the preacher through.
But you know what? Once the preacher died, they was like, well.
Yeah, they were like that. I mean, that was a quick change.
They were mercenaries. They only worked, loyal to nothing but the dollar or the pay scale. You know what I'm
until the
saying?
end when they got to show heart.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there was a really good fight in episode 4.
Episode 4. What was that one again?
When they was going to, when the soldier and her minions were going looking for Yasuke and the girl.
Oh.
And they went to that little village.
Oh yeah.
And like she had them at one of the dudes had the village people at sword point, like, if you don't come out, we gonna kill. And Yasuke comes out, you know, they do their little spill. Then like he had one of the people and he just like tossed the sword through their face.
Yeah. I think he said that blood and that pain and blood at that point too. I think because he was remembering what was going on with the girl that died.
Yeah, I think
first couple
so.
episodes.
4 was a long road.
Yeah.
So you know what I thought was messed up was after he killed her minions, she was like, I don't have to pay them now. I was going to kill them anyway.
She
I was
like
bruh.
Good.
You actually did me a favor.
I'm gonna get paid now.
Like, man, that was super trash.
So that was episode 4 that we just stuff. So
Yeah,
episode going into episode 5.
5 was the beginning of that big battle.
The big battle.
Yeah, the big battle.
The superpowers versus the mech powers.
Yeah, they had all these extra mechs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we already talked, we're in feudal Japan. The year is 1400, but we got mechs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no motorcycles.
We got magic mechs.
Yeah, we got magic mechs. Exactly. But and that's where he had killed the second in charge, right? So on episode 5, the spider demon, the name loses
we don't
me.
remember the names.
The name loses me. But the spider demon gives powers to somebody else that was with Yasuke in the beginning.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Oh, wasn't that the son? Wasn't that Nobunaga's son?
Yes, it was Nobunaga's son.
Yeah, it was Nobunaga's son. So she beefed him up with demon powers and then sent him out. And now he had like a crucial army with him.
Was that Nobunaga's son? Nobunaga's son?
It was somebody that was
It was
part
the
of the
guy,
clan.
remember the guy that was training him with the swords? Him and the girl were training, and he kicks the girl in the butt like, wow.
Was that him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
hated.
So
He
what-
hated the fact he was. Matter of fact, he's the one that keeps telling them that he'll be nothing but a slave or nothing but
yeah. Okay.
but
Okay.
a
okay,
foreigner
okay.
or something like that.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
he had all the sword skills.
Matter of fact, and in 4, Yasuke and the girl were trying to find the doctor.
Yeah,
The doctor that could heal her that was up the river. And
Yeah,
it
that
turns
was-
out he turned in to be Moriske,
Mordecai.
who was in the very beginning of the show. He was let's call him a mage. I know he's not a mage.
He's not a
He was
mage.
the mage that had like the energy arrows.
In
I
the
don't know-
beginning, in the very first episode,
Yeah.
where it's like a dream state thing that they do, and he throws the super arrows and shoots the Kamehameha waves. That's the same guy that's also the doctor. And the doctor he tries to show the young girl the way to do certain things, but the way that character developed, she developed like other characters in other anime would develop. She already had her powers pretty much taken care of by the time she even gets to him.
You know what she reminded me of? She reminded me of not we're not talking about Wanda this time.
Right.
Not Scarlet Witch, but more like Jean Grey as the Phoenix. You know.
Right.
Powers like crazy, just can't control them.
She reminded me of the Avatar. Like even though she could reach that state of superpowers that she had, she couldn't. She just wasn't like proficient at it.
Got you.
And that guy didn't really teach her that, but I thought that's what I thought
He
we were
was trying
going
to
to
teach
get
her
into.
something. So the Nobunaga clan guy, his name is right there, and it's just gone. But like they're advancing on the monastery where everybody's at. So Yasuke is taking the troops and like, look, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this. So they have a plan. They go out there, and it's a good plan because Yasuke takes half the troops and he runs out to the battlefield.
Right.
And he meets dude head on. So like they start the battle or whatever, and like the dude, like they're a little bit even, and then as the dude is starting to get the advantage on Yasuke a bit, I think he sent like a signal because they had flanked him. They had
Oh yeah,
flanked
okay,
him.
yeah, I get the part. I was in my head like, yo, where did that part come from? Where do you saw? I couldn't place it, but I understand what you're saying. So the part where he comes out, he meets him, and somebody with him asks like, yo, is this all we gonna do? Is this
Right.
all we got? Yeah, I love that part.
Yeah.
Because that flank was nasty.
Exactly.
Took out all their mages that they had.
Exactly. Yeah, they weren't ready.
Who were sick. Speaking of how sick their mages were. And what was that, episode 6? Werebear?
No, that was 5.
That was 5 she died?
That was 5.
Jeez.
But while that was happening, but before that happened, the demon lady was trying to take over Saki, I believe is her name.
Yeah.
Saki in the astral plane.
Oh, yeah.
So they had the astral plane battle. So it was Saki and Morisuke versus Demon Spider Queen Lady.
Esoteric thoughts that I thought. I was like, oh, look at they didn't show any of the BS that I know about the astral plane. But I got to enjoy it in my head. Yeah, if you was in the astral plane, you could do. Yeah, I like seeing that part. I really did.
Yeah. So, and another thing is like once the army they started moving forward towards a monastery again, you got the original bad guy clique. The guys we call that they say they weren't that competent. You know what I'm saying? So like they're holed up. No, they come to save Yasuke during the battle. They come to save Yasuke and his crew during the
Robot.
battle. Yep.
And
The
Werebear
sorcerer.
Robot, the sorcerer, and
Or the shaman. That's what he's
the shaman from Benin, and then
Yeah.
the girl who dies.
Yes, and that's what I'm about to say. Like they get back to the monastery. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Do y'all hear that?" She goes up above the tower and she gets sniped.
It was so sad because they tried to make you kind of feel a certain type of way about how the robot has developed this relationship or this friendship relationship with like the random mercenary girl, but who
Soon as she
she
calls
goes,
him friend,
she gets an
He's
arrow
like,
through the
friend,
dome.
friend, you are friend. I
Did
have
the
friend?
Wally? They did a little Wally, big deaf Wally.
Yeah,
vibe.
man. So he gets upset that his friend has died. So he's like, look,
I'm about to go all out.
he went nuclear. He
I didn't like that part.
Yeah, I was like, Did you have to sacrifice
Did you
yourself?
have to? Couldn't you just sat back with the volleys
Exactly.
and the laser guns?
Come on, man.
She
So he
got
flies
and everything.
to the heart of the army, and he turns on his self detonation. You know what I'm saying?
Destroys
He
itself.
flies to the I guess the meatiest part of the army with the
He
most
only takes
people and the
like
most
five.
mechs.
He takes like 5 mechs out.
Man, I was like, dog.
Could have stayed and did that.
Yeah.
Could have avenged your friend. It was
Yeah,
just an
man.
arrow. You could have killed all the arrow dudes or something.
We could have did something. So at this point, now two of the mercenaries have died, and the army is advancing. Now they done hit the walls.
Now they hit the walls.
You know, so now everybody in the monastery, they have to retreat. You know, so there's people setting up to like keep them from getting closer and closer in.
Right. This is where you start to get. I guess they're trying to get a little bit more close quarter combats with the swords, but that's when the bad guys come in with the mages.
Yeah, man, and that's when
That's when Werebear catches.
Well, Werebear, she tried to Werebear stare him again.
She
It's
got
the werebears with the werebear stare.
The soldiers made her. Them sages made her crump.
She was.
She was popping.
Nah, they twisted her around. Like I was like, yo, that's got to be a
popping,
super
locking.
trash, painful way to die.
It was.
Holy crap!
Not only that, they pulled her
They pulled
bones.
Yeah, they twisted her bones and pulled
pulled
her
them out
organs
the
out. I was
gut.
like, yo,
And then gave her the lemon squeeze.
the lemon squeeze.
The towel squeeze. Dry my towel. Damn.
Bro, that was wild.
I felt bad about that. Though.
Yeah, I did too.
I felt a little bad.
That's so end of episode 5 is like when there's only like one mercenary left. And like the guys in the monastery. So episode six kicks off, and Morisuke and the shaman, they've brought the girl, and no, they didn't have the girl.
No, the girl left with
Yasuke.
The girl left with Yasuke. It was the shaman and the healer and the rest of the monks, and they set up the power blocks around the monastery, which was dope because you know the other squad was just out here shooting Kamehameha waves again, and missiles and cyber spikes and
then
arrows.
Then they made there was something on the demon lady side that took people and made it into like this gigantic organic mech. Yo, I was
made
like,
out of the soldiers. That was it. That was toward the end. That was like at the very when that thing was coming. That's when the shaman and the healer got together, and the shaman was like, "Yo, y'all chill out. Let me show you how we do it." And he produces that giant version of the things that normally get dead.
He did. Yeah, he did. He
normally get beat.
He astral projected a Megazord. That's what it was.
The green, the green.
Yes.
Green Megazord.
He astral projected a Megazord, and they went to battle. And
he had some hands.
Yo, and honestly, like he showed out because up until this point he did like regular sized joints, but this one was like
was giant. Tall. Yeah, this was as big as it could be against the monster who was fighting kaiju style.
Yes.
Knockout slams and until until
he got weak.
Until the spider, I still don't remember her name either, but until the big bad ended up taking a little bit more control over the girl. And then that's when the monster takes over a little. The monster beats the little phantom ranger, giant mech kaiju.
Meanwhile, Yasuke and the girl had slid off to try to take out the queen or whatever they had left for something. But while he was out there protecting her, the spider demon lady like whispered sweet nothings into his ear and and brainwashed him into thinking, messed his whole head, made him see a whole illusion. And he thought the girl was like some enemies.
What did you think about that illusion in particular?
Well,
your master that you cut his head off, still has his head, but his body's chopped up and his guts is hanging out and his legs are separate, and you're like, no, my master. And then it tricks you into thinking that. Yeah. I was a little disappointed, but I did like seeing the character development, which was came out great because he ended up not killing the girl over the other girl that he ended up killing in the beginning.
Ah, yes, right? This is true.
Yeah, the girl ends up stabbing in the heart.
Yeah.
On some brutal samurai shit.
Yeah, see, and I'm just seeing right there. He didn't lose. The shaman did lose power, The shaman's astral projection got his head cut off.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Called hands.
Yeah, straight hands. But yeah, that final battle, like with Yasuke and the demon lady, like it was really on Saki because Saki was trying to get through to Yasuke because Yasuke just had swords out there just slicing anything and everything, and he saw her and thought she was something else and was just about to give that killing blow, but she stopped it.
Charm luck, the little charm shine through. I guess through the illusions.
Yes, indeed. It was that. Then once he realized what was going on, she powered him up.
Oh yeah, and then it became super black skinned samurai.
Super black skin.
The black skin samurai part was they couldn't just say black. No, they had to say black skin.
Because they never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Why is your skin so good? Did you ink your skin?
But they do. They go into that fight. He's a superpower samurai. He doesn't really do no superpowered slashes or anything. I think they pretty much stuck to him being a stronger samurai.
That's right. But it's not enough because the demon spider lady thing, you know what I'm saying? She's about to send a death blow to Saki, but Yasuke steps in the way and he gets impaled.
Yeah, does the old Naruto, my mom and my dad stand in the way, the demon claw sacrifice.
Yeah. And while that happens, and the crazy thing, and the thing is like the impaling thing, then it turns into tentacles and wraps up Saki. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all is lost.
All is lost until the mental game starts to pursue.
And then Saki reaches her true phoenix self. And she blooms.
He's saying it all. He sees.
Because it's right here. But you're going to see it too, but it's right there so I can see it and remember it. But she blooms and she switches, she pushes the power back out and evaporates the demon spider lady thing.
The demon spider lady, she leaves that message with her, tells her, I don't remember exactly what the words were, but she was basically telling her that she may be helping people now, but eventually she's gonna basically get this hunger or this need to feel more. And I was wondering, was the demon spider lady like her?
That's what I was trying to think too. Like, was you once good and just gave in to the hunger?
Thousands of years of no.
Or were you just always a bitch?
Like, wouldn't you have? I would have stopped when like my face got all like.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I'd have stopped at the first mutation.
Whoa, what is this? Oh no, man, I can't step up in a party like this, bro.
My armpit, bro, it's teeth. Nah, bro, I'd have quit right there. I'd be like, you know what? It's gotta be a better way.
Nah, my skin is terrible now. What is this?
My skin is terrible. Purple powers is not it. I need my blue powers back.
And look, and I'm 500 years away from good body creams, dog. Like, what is this? What are you doing? This ain't it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was wondering that about the end of the show. Did you have any questions about the end of the show? Are you looking forward to a season dose?
Yes, I am looking to season dose because Saki brings back Yasuke. She brings him back,
right.
You know, with the power of tears, right? Was it the tears? I think it was the tears that brought him back.
It's the magical power she already had, and then she does tears.
Yeah, so
we've seen it before.
See, yes, I want to see another season, but this is always my thing.
Right.
Like, you fight like a big bad, like a gigantic demon lady.
Spider, yeah.
That's huge.
With mechs.
So where do you go from there?
Because I don't know. I would imagine the next couple seasons, if you're gonna do a season, they're gonna be like completely made up from tales of the real Yasuke.
Right. Because
so.
I saw somebody was like, it's just loosely based off the actual samurai. I was like, word, really? With the mechs and the magic, it's loosely based?
Loosely based?
Oh my gosh!
I didn't know.
For a second there, I thought they had Gundams in 1500 Japan.
I thought they had black samurais chopping demons.
Holy crap! Exactly. Well, Yasuke must have saved the rest of the world. Because we don't see none of that now. There's only one Gundam, and it's in Japan, and I don't even think it moves like that.
It's pretty dope.
It is, though. It is, though. See, but so what I'm thinking is, now, I only know a little bit about what I've seen, but I'm thinking if it was me, I probably would have did like a first season where like this would have been my second season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First season we would have fought against like some people, like a evil ruler or something, you know, and then come back and you got this. But I mean, this is fine. I mean, I still enjoy it. I'm going to watch this again. I'm probably going to overanalyze it later. I'm going to watch the hell out of this. You know
I would recommend watching it. I wouldn't listen to anybody that says not to watch it. Even if I were to tell you not to watch it, I wouldn't listen to me telling you not to watch it. I would check out Yasuke. I would make up your own opinion of how the story goes and what you do like, what you don't like. I've had my gripes about the mechs, but I don't really care. I enjoy.
It's all jokes to me.
It's all jokes. It's all fun. It's all anime. It's what I want from seeing not my first, but I mean, even Afro was fighting robots, cyborgs.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Afro Samurai was. Yeah.
What's wrong with fighting cyborgs and robots?
It's true. But
in feudal Japan.
But you know who wasn't? Samurai Champloo. They were fighting people.
Well, he wasn't black, even though he was breakdancing.
Mugen?
Mugen wasn't black. I think he's like Thai.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, but he was breakdancing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
That's
is
why I
why
was
we
like,
liked
you
it.
sure? Because Mugen was getting it.
He was breakdancing. He definitely had the flares going.
He did have that flares popping, man. But look, what's your social media, man?
Oh, we gotta judge it first, bro.
Well, can we give your
thighs
social
and the
media and then
tools?
judge it?
We can do social medias. Electric Phil on Instagram and Gorilla Max on Twitch. That's GORREALLA Max.
Now, what are you giving it?
Now I'm giving it. What were we talking about? The whole thing? Because I forgot what I gave the first part.
The first part, I don't remember either. I think it was 4. 3.5 or 4.
Let's say I'll say with the fun of the mechs.
Because you want to say with the whole thing.
I just want to say I'll give it a 4, solid 4.
Yeah. Okay. G_MONIY on everything, and I think 4 is a good score as well.
Yeah.
4 fire emojis for Yasuke. Yes, indeed. And I'm doing 4 just in case, like, if they do another season and it's like, holy crap, then I got room to go up. So yes.
I feel you on that.
4 on Yasuke. You already know what's going down. It is Edge of Your Seat Reviews, Electric Phil, G-Money. Sometimes you watch a good show, you get to the edge of the seat, and you're like, damn, this is good stuff.
This is a good show.
You know what I'm saying? So look, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.